Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, "I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him." Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. A Hall of Famer, D.A., thanks. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the three. And for Dallas, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Doncic. Here's the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. From the arc. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Dallas. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of a team.
Count that one.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Stephens. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Count that one from Mobley.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Here's Garland. Now the pass to Allen. He dishes it to Mitchell. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes in there.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Luka Doncic, 4th. And, of course, Darius Garland.
And these two guys each initiate such tremendous ball movement. It's really fun to watch both of them operate.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From 10 feet out, here's Finney Smith. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Inside, out to Hardaway. Here's the screen. They need this one. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Stevens. To the middle. A nice shot by Mobley.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Mavericks call time here. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see 2 of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed. A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The wide open look here for Wood. Looking to end the run. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Garland following the score by Dallas. And the layup falls.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of the bar. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Now Doncic, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Here's Wood. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Love. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Doncic with the bucket.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Garland, that's for 2. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. LeVert out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Screen by Kleba. Hardaway, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Doncic against Mitchell. And Doncic gets it to go.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Here's Mobley. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. This one for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to LeVert. Doncic against Mitchell. The shot missing. Nice D from Doncic.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
The pass to Hardaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
LeVert goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Doncic right side. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Mitchell missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Mitchell. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Doncic.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Christian Wood comes in for Hardaway. Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie's subbed in for Doncic. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Garland kicks to Love. Love with the screen for Garland. It's good from long range. Garland's got 5 now.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Green with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Wood passes to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Now here's Dinwiddie. Guarded by Garland.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Love. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Green finds Dinwiddie. Back to Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. Down low. They kick it out to Green. Dinwiddie against Garland. Trying to get open as Lopez. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 8. 1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Green. The 3 from Garland. Great tee that time from Green. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. McGee trying to break free. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Love with the screen for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 6. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Dinwiddie right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's Garland picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Outside Garland, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Being a trunk slammer ain't easy. Hostile environment. These guys are unfazed.
Yeah, it's tough to win on the road in the NBA. Loving the confidence. Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of an upset. They better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Stolen by Garland. And they're moving it up. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trailed by 4. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Powell. Outside Hardaway. No good on the 3. Now the Cavaliers with it. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Hardaway, no good.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Here's Mobley. Basket, good. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Garland kicks to Allen. Allen, a screen on Doncic. Misses off the left eye.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Stefan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell outside. Garland against Dinwiddie. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Okay, man. Get up and get ready for your defense move.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Wood, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dinwiddie. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Love with the screen for Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Wood. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And here's Bullock from the arc. No good. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Mitchell passes to Osman. It's a pick by Love to stop the drought. Off target with the open look.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Now here's Bullock. LeVert defending. For the tie. And off the front, and in it goes. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Mitchell passes to LeVert. From deep three-point range. And no good. Here are the Mavericks now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Mitchell looking it over. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. And Mitchell drops them both. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
27.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Cleveland, at the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. To the paint, here's Wood. No good there. Good D by Mobley. Cavaliers leading. Garland kicks to Osman. Pass to Allen. Dishes it to Garland. 5 on the clock. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
And there's the pass to Finney Smith. There's the dish to Hardaway. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Allen. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Allen's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's McGee. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Mobley outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Mobley throws it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Garland against Dinwiddie. He kicks to Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now here's Hardaway. Shoots over LeVert. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hardaway. Garland the pass to Osman. Feeds it to Mobley. Good D by Wood. Kicks it out to Garland. Here's Allen, and there's the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Mavericks call time here. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Christian Wood. And then for Cleveland, Stevens is checked in. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for LeVert. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mobley outside. To the inside. Mitchell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The 3 for Doncic. Mobley with the rebound.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Mitchell against Dinwiddie from outside the arc. No good on the shot. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now Doncic. Shots over Garland. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Doncic.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Garland against Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Garland the pass to Mobley. Here's Allen. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Doncic against Garland. And Doncic gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now, here's Garland. Over Doncic. Here's Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Cleveland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Allen.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And they double up Doncic. It's not going to go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic against Garland. Looking to end his cold spell.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
The Cavaliers, Darius Garland. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Garland.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Doncic gets it to go.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now, here's Garland. Love with the screen on Doncic. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss. Doncic finds Kleber. No good on his first attempt of the game. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Jared Allen.